Hi there. I'm Meredith Alexander, and I really want to reach out to those of you who right now might feel that what we're facing is pretty impossible. I know that a lot of the news is really overwhelming and daunting. So, with a little bit of contrast, I wanted to give you just a glimpse of my own story and so that maybe it will give you cause to hope and to help you see living evidence that miraculous things do happen. Impossible things are achieved by humanity. In fact, they're happening each and every day, and we will get through this. In 2016, my youngest daughter was on a fellowship from Yale, and she was down in South America building a school, and she took a quick trip to Colombia with a colleague of hers. And on a Friday afternoon, I got the call that she had been randomly crushed by this crazy falling boulder that had broken away from the side of the mountain and left her with a multiple number of injuries that were life-threatening. And they told me to hop onto a plane and dash down to Colombia, and that they would do their best just to keep her alive long enough so that I could say my final goodbyes. Well, I can promise you that absolutely the situation felt impossible. And yet, as I was flying down to South America on that plane, I thought to myself that this couldn't be it, that I had to have something to offer my daughter. I had to find my power. I had to find my hope. I had to find faith somewhere so that I could be there for her. And and the one little thread that really started me on a powerful journey was to look back and ask myself, throughout time, throughout humanity, has has anyone ever achieved something that is impossible? Well, of course, the answer was yes, because I was flying in something right now that was impossible. And then I had to ask myself, had our world ever seen miracles? Well, once again, the answer was yes, many times. And so what I was able to do was I was able to deliberately, and again, this wasn't easy, but I was able to deliberately coax my thoughts onto things that made me feel a little bit better. So I went from total despair to a little bit of hope, and then I went from a little bit of hope to a little bit of believing. And then that's where it felt like the magic happened. That's it, where strange things kind of kicked in. And this is where you have to be willing to dare to be bold enough to think maybe our mindset can be almost magical. Some people might call it faith. But whatever you call it, I can tell you that I was able to find a place of that to me felt like such a powerful knowing that things were going to be fine, whatever the new fine might be, that it began to look almost as if life had to conform to my vision. And so things that people began to call miracles began to happen in our life. And I'm not saying that it was strictly my mindset. We had an amazing medical team that was incredible, and yet anything that could have gone right went even better. So what I would love to do today is just bring you back to that thought. Impossible things happen all the time. Um, Miracles happen all the time. So why not for us? Why not now? Let us come together as human beings. And I promise you, I have lived in a place where supposedly the sky was the limit. And I can tell you, one thing I know is that that limit is just the beginning, and that the impossible, when we come together and when we deliberately focus on positivity, one tiny little inching thought at a time, amazing things do happen. And life can conform to deliver things that would have seemed impossible just moments earlier. So I hope that this helps, and I would urge you to go out and be very present in your moment right now. Look around for things that make you smile. Look around for things that inspire you and give you hope. Be creative, be deliberately positive, but connect with you maybe at a level that you haven't had before. So I hope this helps, and let's get through this together, and let's go on to do amazing things. Hashtag human strong. All right. Hope this helps. Bye.